watching RedLip Talk podcast. I was just seen with my girl Chriselle, Spice Divas Kree. She's amazing, you guys. If you don't know her, make sure you follow her today. I'm Karen Adams Noble. Go on Facebook, follow the journey. I have such interesting, good stories. I've written 4 books so far, 3 books, and one is in the works right now. Follow the journey, y'all. The Noble Shelf on TikTok and Instagram, and Karen Adams Noble on Facebook. See you there.
Hello, this is Jacqueline Carol Jones with the Jeremiah Group, lead organizer for past 27 years. You are here with us with the RedLip Talk podcast. Mwah.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hey y'all, it's your girl B with Be Strong, and I tune in to RedLip Talk podcast. Mwah.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hi, my name is Candy Rose. My company is Enhanced Financial Services, and you are tuned into RedLip Talk podcast. Wow.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hi, this is Jahan Strauss with treespiritwellness.com, and you're listening to RedLip Talk podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mocha Shanae, the Jack of all trades, and you are watching RedLip Talk podcast.
Hello, everybody. I am author Vanessa J. Ross, and you are tuning into RedLip podcast.
Hi, this is your favorite author, Teresha Rell. Live, learn, love with an open heart. Life lessons on cultivating healthy and meaningful relationships. And you are tuned into RedLip Talk podcast.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Get Glammed Up by Keyshawn. Tune into RedLip Talk podcast.
Hi, this is Constable Kendall Bussey, and you just tuned into the RedLip Talk podcast.
Hi, my name is Tamika Fall, the Master Stylist of First Lady Salon and Spa. I am always tuned into RedLip Talk podcast.
Hey, it's your girl Deontina Carey of Solid Rock International Ministries, and you are tuned into RedLip Talk podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hi, everyone. I am Apostle Peggy Ratliff coming to you today. Connect with me on my website at www.pastorpeggy.org. You have been tuned in to RedLip Talk podcast. Mwah.
Spice Divas, the marketing diva.
Hello, world. My name is Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors. We are here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and in Atlanta, Georgia. We have a satellite office in Mississippi as well. I am so excited being a guest here on RedLip Talk podcast. I was getting ready to say news radio. Look, I'm speaking stuff in existence, but it's been a joy being here today as we talked about gaining wealth through real estate, breaking down barriers. So it's been a joy. Again, Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors.
The marketing diva.
Hey guys, it's me, your girl Renada Collins, your New Orleans mayor favorite candidate, and I am here at the RedLip Talk podcast with the best host, Spice Diva. Tune in, because I am. Thank you.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hello, I'm Dr. E.Z. Smith, with the author of the book, Tripod in a Plastic Boat. I'm letting you know to please purchase this book. It's a great book. I listen to RedLip Podcast, the best podcast in the world. Please listen. And you can also get the book. Very good book, great podcast. God bless you.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Michelle Nguyen. I'm with World System Builder 30 by 30 to educate 30 million families by the year 2030 across 50 states, Puerto Rico, and Canada. I am a VP of Everstream Capital as well as fractional CFO. Please tune in to RedLip Talk podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pastor Sean with 90 Day Credit Transformation, and we're tuning in to RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
I'm your girl, Trisha. You're tuned into RedLip Podcast. Tune in at any time. You know, we can always keep it real, keep it gutter.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
What's up? It's Malcolm here with A1 Armstrong Care, the strong arm baby with the credit, and I'm here with RedLip Talk, and we went over some credit stuff. Reach me at 504-715-9348 with your credit questions. Follow me on Instagram, AC_credit consulting. We're going to get you right. We make sure we get those errors off.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hi, this is Tara Alexander, founder of Shiro Network, and you're listening to RedLip Talk Podcast with Spice Divas Kree.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sheree, aka Ray, here with y'all from Silk Me Kid. Tune in to the RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
I'm Shantae. You're tuned into RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
This is Omar Aziz with World's Finest Coffees. Wake up in the morning, get your cup of coffee, go to worldsfinestcoffee.com. I'm tuned into RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
This is Celebrator. Tune in to RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
This your girl Mai from Go Fitness. Don't forget to tune into RedLip Talk Podcast. Mwah!
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
What it do, what it is, and what it will be. This your boy Mike Forrest, actor, writer, director. Kicking it with you live with my girl Spice on RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Great afternoon, guys. This is Sean Johnson with Majestic Photography. Guess what? We are
the marketing diva. RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. RedLip Divas, the marketing diva.
Y'all, welcome to RedLip Talk Podcast. We are here for another fabulous episode 107, and it's entitled Run Renada Run. Run Renada Run. We're excited about this episode. We have Renada Collins with us on today, and she got some amazing news if y'all have not already seen it and don't already know. She's in politicians again, right?
Yes.
Politics.
Yes.
Yes. So, before we go into all that, let's do our intros, right? Let's do our introductions and our intros. Okay. So y'all, don't forget to always book with Spice Divas Beauty Bar. We have one booth available at Spice Divas Beauty Bar. We have an amazing team now. I'm so excited about what God is doing, but I always like to shout them all out, Renata, because that's a part of like marketing and stuff like that, to being a part of the salon. So I want to say, if you want to book, we need you to book with all of the amazing team. Shout out to Power. We have a new tattoo artist in the salon now. Make sure you book with Power and follow her on Lil Po and all the other Instagram things that she has. Don't forget to book with celebrity stylist Keyshawn Dixon in a building, the manager of Spice Divas Beauty Bar. Also, we have Deja Baps with us, and she's going to start doing hair. So I want y'all to make sure you book with her. Book with Tyson. We got Tyson. There's a lot of people, huh? You go to Tyson. Book with Tyson. He's a tailor. He's a designer. He's a barber. Definitely book with him. He's a young man, 20 years old, and he's doing his thing. Yeah, you will want to book with him as well. I always tell him he's going to be a millionaire. So definitely book with him as well. Book with not new to the industry, book with master barber Nene. Now Nene, we got so much creative stuff going on in the salon. Nene does blinged out shoes. She does cold cups. She does she the snack candy lady they call her. She does floral things if you need it. She does all type of things. She's so creative. So definitely book with her as well. She's a master stylist. She barber good as well as she does hair as well. So make sure you book with her. Don't forget to book with me, your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva. And I think I ran it all, because we got one booth available. So I think I did everybody. But I always like to shout out the team because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I always say teamwork makes the dream work, So we gotta help one another,
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How do they book?
How do they book? Okay, each individual person, you can come on my page, but they're independent contractors, but you can follow us at Spice Divas Beauty Bar, Spice Divas Kree, on Instagram and stuff like that, and say, I want to connect with this person or that person. Or you probably see that stuff shared on my page because everybody got their own individual, all individual things. The independent. Thank you. Go ahead on, Renata. The address is 2175 La Pelco Boulevard, Suite B, in Harvard, Louisiana. We always say B is in blessed, and believe it or not, we're gonna be 20 years.
Girl, you're amazing.
20 years,
You're
Renata. Could you
amazing.
believe that?
Yes.
You remember when you first started? Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, 1, 2.
Yes.
So I'm just thinking about how you even left your job to follow your dream, to follow your passion. How many years you were in your that work? And you was like, God told you to move, and you moved, and you've been standing on business since.
And it's been hard, but I did it. Remember when we talked about it? I think me and you talked before I quit. Before I quit that job.
I remember.
Wow. That's bring back moments. Because I believe I was 40, Renata.
Yes.
And I'll be 50 this year. That was 10 years ago. Wow, we've been on each other 10 years, girl. That's a long time. Lord Jesus. Lord. Yeah, we grown doing amazing things and stuff. Yes. But I want y'all to definitely book with Spice Divas Beauty Bar. What we love about this show today is Women's March, right?
That's right.
So it's so good to kick you off this month.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. And this is what it looked like when women come together.
Yes.
We communicate,
Renata,
we celebrate, and we connect.
I love it.
So thank you so much for that opportunity.
Yes.
I'm grateful for it. And I'm excited because every major event begins with a single step.
Yes.
And as long as we keep taking those steps in a direction where our heart leads us, we're going to be talking about what happened 10 years ago.
Yes.
What's going strong for 20 years.
Yeah.
Where life has brought us.
Yes.
And who we bring along.
Yes.
You just list a lot of people who you are providing a platform for.
My Lord.
Okay?
My Lord.
That's what Women Month is about.
Yes, that's what
Bringing
it's about.
people, not just building something for you. You're building something for people who have the ability or the desire to do a thing.
Yeah.
You can create that space.
Yeah, I
so
like
congratulations.
that. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's very hard because sometimes I'm like, I want to give up, but I can't give
I know
up
that.
for other people, because when God put it as far as for you going into leadership, going into roles that's probably scary, God said, okay, I want you to do this.
Indeed.
And you doing it not for you, you doing
That's
it for
right,
people.
for people. And that's where
People.
longevity lasts. When you're doing it for someone other than yourself, it lasts so much longer because it's easy to give up on yourself.
Yes.
But it's not
I like
easy
that.
to give up on others.
Yes,
So
Renata.
when you have something that is grounded on for others, you're going to say 20 years later. You're going to say 30 years later. And you're going to have a list of people who are there with you, even if they come and go. Because everything has an expiration date.
True.
But that just means that they're just, because people grow.
Yes.
But they open up that space for someone else.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day when I posted this thing about the photo shoot we did, and I thought about all the salons that have birthed out of Spice Divas. And people say, how some people get a little salty when other people go to another salon. Oh, that's your competition, whatever. No. Because that means you're so blessed that your overflow can bless others.
That's part.
Because, why would 20 years? So why would I get upset if somebody else want to branch out to their own? That doesn't make sense. And for one, it's not godly to do.
Exactly.
That's one.
Exactly.
Because I heard something, I'm gonna talk about that in my takeaway, but I heard something saying, if everybody would just sit in their assigned seats, if everybody would have sit in their assigned seats and not trying to drive everybody else's plane, we'll be all right. Because initially, God is supposed to drive your plane. So if we sit in our side, it's not for me to run for mayor, run for you know what you understand?
Listen,
that's your assigned seat that God has given you to do.
That's right.
So if everybody just would get in their assigned seats and stop worrying about other people assigned seats, trying to switch seats, you can get your rewards.
That's right.
You can get your, because like if you're on a plane, right? If you constantly booking for flights and you in your assigned seat, this is what I heard. You get rewards. You get reward points.
Yes.
So you need to get in your assigned seat. Now let's talk about assignment. Let's talk about assignment. Let's talk about the assignment that God has for you.
Yes. And so let's talk about that. Remember I ran for mayor and God said, don't run from the city, run for the city. Right?
Yes.
Because I was leaving. I was going to Colorado and I was going. God said, don't run from the city, run for the city.
Yeah.
So then I took up on the mayor's role.
Yeah.
So I will be very transparent. After not winning that election, come with grief. It's like losing a loved one. It's like a debt to a thing.
Yes.
So, baby, even though I was still showing up in life, it was still grieving that was taking place.
Yeah.
And when that grieving was taking place, I was just ready to be like, oh, okay, whatever, and be done.
Yeah.
Then God wanted to tell me to run for Congress. I'm like, is you silly?
Yeah. What?
Look, I just went through this. Okay, what makes you think that I'm ready to do this? And then this is how God got me. God said, I never intended for you to win. I needed you to become aware. People needed to become aware of you. So everything is not for the initial thing. Everything is not for the immediate gratification. When your steps are ordered, you might not get the whole assignment, but God understands.
You understand.
God understands. And God will give you just enough information to carry you through because God knows what would move you.
Yeah, I think it's because it's to prepare you.
It is to
for
prepare.
the next level, for the next step, for the next. Because that's how He does it. He prepares us.
God prepares
and
us.
it's His divine assignment for your life,
for my life,
nobody else's life.
He knows your
life.
Strengths. He knows your capabilities.
Yes.
He knows your ability to overcome.
Yes.
And God knows. And even in this season now, God just keep reminding me about Neo from the Matrix.
Okay.
If you remember, when you remember the movie The Matrix, he just got a message on the computer saying, "Follow the white rabbit." He didn't know where he was going when he followed the white rabbit.
Yeah.
But he listened.
Yeah.
And there was things that God just kept doing and kept doing and kept doing. And God has just showed me that part within the Matrix where Neo, when he finally stopped running from the agent, what he had to do, he went in that agent. And so God said, you have to go in to change it. Like our governmental system in our community needs some changing. So we need somebody like myself to go in and change it.
And you know, being in the salon, one day you're gonna have to come in there and do something there. We did talk about that. You was like, Rochelle, do something at the salon so I can come and talk to people and stuff like that. But I hear people complain all the time in the salon about politics, about all that. Look at I like, yep. But I'm like, I hear them complaining, and I don't get heavy into politics.
Okay.
And I don't like people talking about it too much in the salon.
Okay.
Because everybody got their own opinion and what they say
do,
and what
right
whatever they agree or whatever. And usually, something just hit me just now, y'all. Usually the majority be wrong.
Ooh,
Lord.
Ooh, Lord.
This is what y'all see with your eye. Usually the majority is wrong.
And let's say this. We have so many different perspectives. And it's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair to have different perspectives. I would love when we are able to effectively hear and have our opinion and still have the other person's as an opinion to consider as well. Because everything has a part to work.
Yeah.
Everything has its own unique fingerprint.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it has something, but it's like, how do we create that puzzle? Like, okay, I hear this part. Now let's connect this to this part.
Yeah.
And how do we connect it and then make it grow?
Yeah.
Because the issue becomes is when they have their part, but they don't have the connecting part.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we listen to connect?
Yeah, yeah.
How do we listen to connect?
And I like when you came in early and we was gonna talk about something else. I was like, let's talk about this. And I like to be transparent. We on live. Let's just so I like, and Renata was like, let's stay positive. Let's talk about something positive, Kree. Let's see how we can impact the people. Not get their minds thinking on what's already happening.
We have enough
and what they're
issues
saying
in
every
life.
day.
Right.
And what they saying every day
Every day.
anyway. Let's
Right.
try to impact the people. So I like that so much. I think we got to go to break, but y'all don't go nowhere because I have Miss Renada Collins in the building with me on today. We're celebrating Women History, Women's Month, and we don't want y'all to go nowhere because we'll be right back. Run, Renata, run. That's the name of this episode. It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have Miss Renada Collins with me on today. Mwah.
Divas, the marketing diva. RedLip. Spice Divas, the marketing diva. RedLip. Spice Divas, the marketing diva.
It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of RedLip Talk Podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests, from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
Hey guys, it's me, your girl Renada Collins, your New Orleans mayor favorite candidate, and I am here at the RedLip Talk Podcast with the best host, Spice Diva. Tune in, because I am. Thank you.
Spice Diva, the marketing diva.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
What's up? It's the Queen of Cash, Mandy. I am here live from the RedLip Talk Podcast. Y'all got to tap into this now. It goes down on here. Don't waste no time. Tap in, tune in. You don't want to miss these conversations. It's very valuable for you guys. RedLip Talk Podcast.
Spice Diva, the marketing diva.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Y'all, welcome back to RedLip Talk Podcast with your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have with me today the community leader, Miss Renada Collins. So she ran for mayor, and now God has touched her to run for the people for Congress. While we was on break, we were talking about what it takes to run for Congress, and as well as how can you vote. She said she always get the questions of people asking her, can I vote for you now? Because when you ran for mayor, I couldn't vote because I was on this side.
Right.
You know, I was on the Jefferson Parish side. So kind of tell the people and break down to the people. One other question I have. Let's talk about how you can do that, but then I'm gonna tell you my other question.
Which one you want to go first? You want to go to your other question?
Yeah, let's go to my other question.
Because it seems like you're ready. Look like you're ready.
Yeah. We're going to my other question. So, I hear about Congress, running for Congress and stuff like that, and it is Women's Month.
Right.
So I want to know, who inspired you to do these things? What woman have inspired you to, be a community leader, an activist, a change maker, all these things to help people and think? Who inspired you the most?
You ready?
Yes.
Who inspired me in life and who I see that I reflect the most?
Yeah.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
You ready?
Y'all ready? Go.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Wow.
When I tell you she didn't ask for permission.
Wow.
She went, she asked the lady who had the hair care product. She said, hey, can I sell this for you? Remember? And the lady said, oh, no, she was a pickaninny. You can't sell this. She asked her.
I like that story.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
She didn't allow her. So you know what she did? She understood who she was. She never allowed the people to tell her who she was or who she is.
Yeah.
She said, I know what I can do. And she did just that.
Yeah.
She didn't do it competitively. She didn't do it to put the lady out of business. She was operating in her authentic self.
Yes.
And she did what she knew she could do. She believed in a product and she believed in herself.
Yeah.
And she is my inspiration.
I love it.
Because when people tell me I can't, I show you I can.
Yeah.
But not to show you I can, I just do what I know I can.
You do.
I do what I know I can.
I like that.
So, Madam C.J. Walker, thank you.
Yes, thank you. That's something that's your motivation. Because that's why you say you ready. Because I know you know about this here. Yeah,
right on.
I know. Because she in the way she became the first multi-millionaire to sell products and stuff. And I didn't even know that part that she wanted to go sell for somebody else.
Yes.
And then the person told her no.
No, they told her no. She told her you can't sell it. She told her she wasn't light enough. Her hair was too nappy. She gave her a list of things of why not.
Wow.
But even through all the trials, through all the tribulations, and through all the naysay, her inner intuition, her authenticity, her faith, her knowledge, she betted on herself when nobody else would. Yeah. That's Renada Collins.
Yeah.
Madam C.J. Walker, baby.
Being in your assigned seat.
Ooh,
not worrying about people trying to tell you what it is you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But and another thing too, I've learned in my life, if people may not understand you.
Right on.
But as long as he understands you. Because a lot of people not gonna understand you.
They're not.
But it being Women's Month, I'm a challenge a lot of the women today.
Come on.
To find a sister.
Ooh.
And not just a sister that you normally attach with.
Yes.
Or not just a sister that you normally deal with.
Yes.
But this month, I'm going to say, try to find two sisters this month.
Come on. Let's do it.
And try to connect with that person to see how y'all can help one another.
Yes.
Or mend some things. Or do some things. Because we as women, I'm not even going to say culture, as women.
Okay.
Black, white, Hispanic.
Right on.
Whatever. We are a powerful.
We are.
They always say behind every strong man is a strong woman. So as Women History Month, I challenge you to do two people.
I like that.
That you don't normally deal with.
Right on.
And connect with that person and try to, Like, what can I do to help you, sister?
Yes.
What can I do to help
I
you?
like.
And then tell that sister, I need you to go pass that on to 2 more people.
Yes. I need y'all to vote for me.
Exactly.
May 16th.
Exactly.
Look, I need y'all to be registered to vote.
That's right.
I need them to be registered to vote.
That's right.
If you need help with getting registered, you let me know.
And let's tell them, Renata, how do they vote? How can they vote?
Yes.
What district?
Yes.
How can we do that?
Before I answer that, I want to also add a part to the challenge, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind.
Y'all
at
ready?
all. Go.
I am going to challenge you guys to do this. It's so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so amazing. I'm going to challenge you to simply compliment 2 women a day.
Love it.
Want me to tell you why that's so important to
Go
me?
ahead.
I met a new friend.
Yeah.
And it was simply because God told me to compliment that brown shirt. I was in the store, and the shirt was brown, and it was beautiful, and she had it in her hand. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I said, I think that'll look cute on you. Something that simple. We had a conversation for about 3 hours in the store, and we talk.
Yeah.
She's my friend now. I call her my friend.
Yeah.
Because I simply complimented her.
Yeah.
And at first it was weird for me because God was like, complimenting. I'm like, well, you know. And
I
God
don't
was
know that lady.
I don't know her. But God said, you never know who
Yeah.
life you could touch with a simple compliment. She's my friend now.
Yeah, and you never know what she was going through.
That part.
You
She
never
lost
know.
her husband. She had just lost her husband about 7 months ago. She's trying to enter into the world all over again.
Yes.
And she's an amazing person.
Yes.
She's so amazing. But just because of a compliment, you never know how you could compliment a friend. And what God is sharing with me right now, he said, when people want to be friendly, he said, you got to go out and show yourself friendly.
Yes.
When you want friends, you have to go out and show yourself
friendly.
friendly.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my challenge.
Yeah, and you know, as motivational as I am, always going getting, we all as motivational as you are, you're a leader. We always have our moments where, like, all last week, I was working all last week, so I was like, Lord, I don't want to work till yesterday. Yesterday it was Sunday, but he was like, you prayed for this, so don't complain. You prayed for this for you to be able to work every day. To be able to provide. You say, I'm your provider. So you get up and you go to work.
Yes.
Yesterday. But I was crying a little bit about it because I was like, I'm getting tired. I want to lay down. I'm just being transparent.
I like it.
I want to lay down. I'm tired. But he said, get up. And I said, oh, man, shoot, I'm just crying. So I'm feeling down in my spirit a little bit because I was like, I can't lay down because I'm an independent woman. I'm a single woman. I'm a single mother.
Yes.
You know, so I can't lay down because I got to provide.
Yes.
And then I went to the salon. The blessing, the tattoo artist was there. She was doing clients. And then I'm in there, and then out the blue, one of my clients, shout out to Miss Wanda, just say, I see your car over there. What you doing in that shop on a Sunday? I say, I'm working, girl. I'm working. Because I'm doing this little girl hair for her birthday, which is today. Happy birthday, Madison. She's 12 years old. She's go to the school that's where the old Winn-Dixie used to be in Woodmere. I forget the name of the school. But she goes out. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. So I'm doing her hair, and Miss Wanda comes, just lifts my day. She has a gift. She gives me the shirt. So I'm wearing a shirt today because she blessed me and gave me the shirt. Few seconds later, about 20, 30 minutes later, I'm in there hungry because I'm braiding. I'm doing the boho braids. Right after that, you got Dr. Kendra comes and gives me Panera bread, some food.
You know, I love Panera bread.
Panera bread. So me and the little girl wound up getting to eat. I gave her my cheeseburger, you know. But those little things lifts your spirit. And the shop was like, it was a Saturday. Because then another stylist came in and started doing hair. So I'm like, Lord, okay. That shook me clean out of that saying, Lord, I'm supposed to be 50. I'm supposed to be working all like this. Life.
Look,
That's how I felt. You know?
I like that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm supposed to be 50. I'm supposed to be sitting down. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm like, how long you want me to work? You know? When are we get that husband that's gonna say, chill out, you don't gotta work that much. You don't gotta work that much. You don't gotta work that much. But just, sharing that was a hard time, but that's how, just that little thing. That's what I'm saying about like the compliment. You give somebody a compliment, you don't know how that will shift their day. How they will shift their day. So tell us about how you can vote for you.
Yes.
What area, what district?
So if you live in St. Bernard Parish, parts of St. Bernard Parish, right? Parts of Orleans Parish, parts of Jefferson Parish. Now that on the Metairie side, no.
Okay.
All of the River Parish, St. Charles, St. John, St. James, all of those parishes, as well as Ascension, Assumption, and Iberville.
Okay.
That's a big. That's what the district looked like.
Okay.
That's what the current district looked like because it was redistricted, right?
Okay.
Now, if you would like to know if I am your congressperson, you can go to sos.la.gov and then click on the booth that is in the left-hand corner that says Go New Orleans, Louisiana style, vote. When you click on that boot, screen is going to pop up. If you're already a registered voter, you click on the link that's going to say Voters Portal Login. It's going to ask you for your name. It's going to ask you for your zip code. And it's also going to ask you for your birthday. Okay? Then it'll pop up and it'll let you know what precinct you in. It'll give you all your information you need, and then they're going to have these quick links. Click on the quick link and then click on My District. When you click on My District, it'll show you what congressional is going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. If it says 2, you with me, boo.
Okay.
All right. Now, also, if you in that same area, if you need to change your voter's registration, just click on update voters registration and you change it from there.
So say this. So it's not like
now that's to register to see that's to see if you are registered already.
Okay.
And if you're in my district.
Okay. So it'll have numbers of the district?
Yeah, it'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And if it says 2, I'm District 2.
Okay.
It didn't say Congress. I'm sorry. Let me just get. You'll love this site. Everybody who I show this site to, they absolutely love it.
Before we go, when we go to break, we're gonna see if production can pull it up so they can.
Yes, and then I will walk him through it, and then that'd be so good. If we could definitely do that, I would.
They always do that.
Love that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, he's gonna pull it up and they can see exactly what to vote. Cause so many
but then
people
he'll have to be willing to put his information up in there too.
Oh, to put it. Oh, wait. I was saying where they can click and stuff like that to see.
Yeah, it'll only give him. It will only go so far. He would have to put his name and information up in there, and it would show all his information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we could at least do the part to where they could get there and do some things like
they'll
that.
know where it is and know how to go and things like that.
But I absolutely love that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So that's how they know if they register to vote.
If they're already registered.
Okay.
Now, if you're not registered, you're going to go through the same steps. You're going to go to sos.la.gov. You're going to click on the boot that says Go Vote. And then in that same area where the portal is going to click and says Register to Vote. Click that, and then a long strip is going to pop up, and you click that as well. It's going to say Register to Vote again, and then everything you put up in there. You will need your ID. And as long as your ID is not expired, you're going to be good. But if your ID is expired, you'll have to go in to register. But this is how you can register online. Yes, you can register.
And
this
tell the people. We talk about Women's History before we go to break. This month is Women's History Month, and how important it is to vote.
Listen,
how it was fought for us to be able to vote. Women.
Yes.
Cultures.
And I'm going to say this again to you. For a while, I didn't vote. I'm going to just be totally honest. And I didn't vote back in the days because I didn't feel that there were a person who would be able to effectively represent, right? So I will definitely say that. I will say this, that it is important to vote.
Yeah.
I do believe that being able to have a voice is a thing, especially if you're registered to vote, you could step up. If I was not a registered voter, I couldn't even run. I couldn't even step up for the people, right? So when you are registered to vote and then you make your initiative, you could begin to make a change. And when you get to that site and you log in, you'll be able to, all your elected officials' information is there. Their phone numbers, their email address, their addresses, everything is there at that site. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to tell you this. Could I just be honest?
Yeah, go ahead, be honest.
So I'll tell you this. And I don't know if they're going to like it or not, but I'm honest. I'm very, very honest. Whoo, child.
Go ahead.
So I'm Bubancha strong. I'm Bubancha strong. I'm indigenous strong. Right?
Yeah.
And
Bubancha, wait, what's that word?
Bubancha. That's the original name of New Orleans.
Ooh.
So that existed for over 3,000 years before the colonizers came here.
Okay.
Right. So, and to be honest, when you asked me about voting, right? Voting took place we only became voters because they had some politicians who wanted to have a say in what was happening in the Americas, right? Which is here.
Okay.
But before that, we had treaties, right? We had treaties, we had resources, and we had opportunities. And this information, I told you this when I ran for mayor, is at the clerk of courts in both Donaldsonville as well as in Orleans Parish. Now, when you vote, you get the opportunity to make a decision in today's time. I am respectful of the Jehovah Witness. I'm respectful of people who say they do not want to get into politics. I'm also respectful to the indigenous people who still operate, who still operate in a way that is of their culture. So I am that person who, I'm not a one size fit all.
Yeah.
You understand what you need and your desires is for your life. If you are a part of the American society and you're a part of the American regime and you vote, then you vote. But always stay true to who you are. So who you are, whether you're Aboriginal to the land, whether you're Jehovah Witness for religious purposes, you do what you want to do because it's who you are. I would love your support. I would definitely love your support because I know I operate in integrity. I operate for the people, but there are many different reasons why we do and do not vote. If I had it my way, we would not be in 1968 where we'd be voting. I would rather a treaty all day long where they would pay me versus me paying taxes. That's my truth. Yes. I'm strong into wisdom and knowledge. I'm before colonization. So, but just like I said about the movie The Matrix, you have to go in it to change it. So my goal is, once I get into office, is to unite. Glory to God. Is to unite us as the Americas as well as the indigenous people so that we do have the rights to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. I'm not surface. I'm core. You know? So, and I don't have a facade.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, the thing is, transparency is what get people to follow your belief. I was on a interview one time. I was saying, okay, I'm gonna go back and work, and the lady asked me, how, as far as your leadership, how do you get people to follow you? And I said, I'm an open book.
Right.
I don't be caring. You know, I ain't say it like that, but I don't care. I'm an open book. I'm transparent, and that's what make people believe.
Yes.
Because none of us
You're
are
not telling
perfect.
them a dream.
I'm reality. I'm reality.
Truth is.
Yeah, the truth is, I'm reality.
Yes.
And I've learned that long time ago from my grandmother about saying, baby, you got to stop living in she used to say, a fantasy world.
Period. That's right.
And get into reality.
And that's right. And let me
So-
tell you, life is nice in reality.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to show up as nobody else. You get to show up as you.
Yeah.
Yes,
You get to show up as you.
Like, you get to show up
be
as
you.
Be
I hear about that, be
like,
you,
yes.
yeah.
Like, you get to show up as you. And I keep saying, and I said the same thing when I ran for mayor. I am who I am because when I get in office, Renada's going to be there. I don't have to try to sing like, oh, what I told the people or what I said. Renada's going to be there. with the integrity, with the compassion, with the purpose in the plan.
And you'll be able to relate to them. That's
And
the
relate,
because most people think when people in politics in Congress or mayor, they are not relatable. They think they're supposed to be perfect and things like that. But the people want somebody that you'll be able to relate to. We don't want y'all to go nowhere. We're going to have Renada Collins back with us. She's going to show you guys how to vote, how to get on that site that we just recently talked about, as well as when to vote, how to contact her, how to support her. So we don't want y'all to go nowhere. It's Women's Month, and we entitled this show Run, Renada, Run. We'll be back. It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and Miss Renada Collins with us on today. Mwah.
Mwah.
Diva.
Yes.
The marketing diva.
Mwah.
RedLip. Spice Divas. The marketing diva.
Hello, world. My name is Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors. We are here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and in Atlanta, Georgia. We have a satellite office in Mississippi as well. I am so excited being a guest here on RedLip Talk Podcast. I was getting ready to say news radio. Look, I'm speaking stuff in existence, but it's been a joy being here today as we talked about gaining wealth through real estate, breaking down barriers. So it's been a joy. Again, Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors.
Diva. The marketing diva.
Like we said, people, we came through with it. Steel Body is here. And we want to thank Dr. Kendra for her creation, helping people, loving people, and doing it through the area of healing. Dr. Kendra, you tell us, what is it doing?
It's changing lives all over the world, from here to Jamaica. We are excited. If you want results, get your Steel Body today.
To get your bottle of Steel Body, call Dr. Kendra at 504-237-4000, or you can call myself, Dr. Truth, at 504-416-5256. We are available to you. Text us if you have to, call us if you have to, but get in touch with us, because what you see here is for you, and we will make sure that you get it. Be blessed.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device, or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
This is Omar Aziz with World's Finest Coffees. Wake up in the morning, get your cup of coffee, go to worldsfinestcoffee.com. I'm tuned into RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip. Diva. The marketing diva.
Still dealing with hurricane damage on your roof or damages to your home in general? Call Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 or visit stepconstruction.com. Step Construction is fully licensed and fully insured. We tell the insurance companies what they owe you. For a peace of mind, protect your most valuable asset. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Hello, world. My name is Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors. We are here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and in Atlanta, Georgia. We have a satellite office in Mississippi as well. I am so excited being a guest here on RedLip Talk Podcast. I was getting ready to say news radio. Look, I'm speaking stuff in existence, but it's been a joy being here today as we talked about gaining wealth through real estate, breaking down barriers. So it's been a joy. Again, Dr. Danette O'Neill, Danette O'Neill Realtors.
Diva. The marketing diva. the marketing diva.
Y'all, welcome back to RedLip Talk Podcast. I always say that. Welcome back to RedLip Talk Podcast. This show today is entitled Run, Renada, Run. We're celebrating not Black History, Women History Month. I'm getting switched up from February, but Women History Month, and none other way to do it than to have Renada Collins with us on today, who's running for Congress, recently ran for mayor of the city of New Orleans, and now she wants to tell you exactly, look, they got your thing up. I love that. Now she wants to tell you exactly how to vote, how to become a sponsor, how to donate, how to support her. And I don't know if you want to tell the people why they should, if they just tuning in. If you're just tuning in and you haven't been hearing why you should support her, what's important to her and things of that nature, you can tell them now.
Thank you so much, guys. Again, my name is Renada Collins, and on the ballot, I'm number 7.
Yes.
Completion, baby.
Oh, completion.
Completion.
It's completion.
Completion.
That's my favorite number.
Hello.
That's my favorite number. That's my favorite number.
So we got you, girl. We got you.
Yes.
Number 7. And it's Renada Honey Collins, number 7 on the ballot. Okay. And I had to put that honey up in there this time because I said that's a great way to people to remember me.
Yeah.
Right?
You always say honey.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So one of the reasons why you want to vote for me, if you live up in Orleans Parish, Jefferson Parish, Assumption, St. Bernard, St. John, Iberville, is because my goal is to unify the district through regional transportation. So what does that mean? If you live in St. Bernard Parish, but you need to have a job up in St. John Parish, right? We're going to have a regional transportation bus system. People say that we don't have livable wages. We have livable wages out here.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the access to get to the job.
Yeah.
You're going to only catch your Uber for so long.
Yeah, that's going to eat up your whole check.
So the way we're doing things is what's causing us to not feel that the livable wages are wages that we can sustain. So my goal is to create livable access to livable wages, to also increase the poverty wage. Now, let me explain this because most people don't understand what the poverty wage is. The poverty wage is what sets the standard for resources and opportunity for the people. If our poverty wage hasn't been reset since 1968. So when the income is more than, and I'm going to use a one person, if you're making $11, you're over the $7.52 poverty wage, right? So that means that you're not making enough to pay for housing. You're not making enough to pay for housing, but you're making too much to apply for assistance.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, right? You can't get any resources.
Yeah.
So my goal is to increase the poverty wage so that we could increase the resources and the opportunities for our elderly, our disabled, and for whenever you have a hard time, because unforeseen things happen.
Yeah.
Unforeseen events takes place.
Yeah.
So it's good to have those resources to be available if they're needed.
And then you'll have less people, Renata, having to go to the other places to get resources if you have the poverty wage that's raised up. They had a community effort that went on to help people with their light bill.
Okay.
And you seen the people, they only took, it was in Jefferson Parish, they only took 150 people.
How many had showed up though?
Oh my gosh, so many.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because I went there.
Okay, listen.
So they had like 150 people. They had like 150 people. They capped it. Those people were at the door saying, I need this help. I need this help. And that breaks your heart because you're like, dang, I need this help. They was doing gas and lights, and I believe water as well.
Okay.
And the people was there.
And that's what we have to stop. We have to have a government that considers us all.
Yeah.
It's time for a government that assists us all if we need it, right? Yeah. And so one of the things that you're going to also love about is my tax rebate.
Yeah.
So it's a quality of life tax rebate, which means that if you live in an area and you have a pothole, and a pothole been there for 8 months, that area was going to receive a rebate because our taxes are assessed according to the quality. So if they don't have shopping centers, if they have potholes, if the lights are out, if they don't have these things in place and you're charging us all this tax money, you need to run us back that rebate because you're not delivering on what we're paying for. Your taxes cover your property, it covers the quality of life. So when it doesn't match, guess what? Run me back my rebate. So as a congressional leader, what that allows me to do by putting those type of implementations into place, it holds the city, the elected officials, the locals accountable. I'm going to assist with providing resources and taxes and federal funding to the area, but it's going to be because the quality of the life of the people are being taken care of. What's one of the biggest things we're dealing with in New Orleans is there are over 300 and something fire hydrants that's not working. So if they 357 something fire hydrants that's not working and the house catch on fire, and this is your life that you've been building in that home. My daughter had a fire in her home. We understand what that's like. So imagine if the fire department came but couldn't put the fire out
because the hydrant
because the fire
working.
That's the problem.
So where they gonna get the water from?
That's the problem.
It just let it burn.
That's the problem. So my thing with that tax rebate incentives, the city will have things that's registered, but also the community will be able to submit their problems. Because 311, they, So, but the city we will have a portal at the federal level where you'll be able to put your information in. The next thing that I will do as your congressional leader is in every parish in my district, we'll have a hub that's going to be the connecting voice for me.
Ooh.
And you ready for this? Every hub will get every matter that I have to vote for in Congress, which then will send out an immediate text message to everybody in their district and say, hey, this is what we're voting for. What's your take? Then when we gather all the information, the one with the most amount of number is the way I will vote, whether it's yeah or nay. So when Renada vote in Congress, the district will be voting in Congress. That's different.
I like that.
So when they say Renada voted on no, I'm going to say no, the district voted on, because Renada went to the community. Renada is connecting the community. The community is aware. So guess what? I don't know if they have anybody doing that in Congress, but Renada Collins will.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Because what happens to our livelihood matters. And then we'll have education facilities where the community will be educated on what's going on. So we won't be able to say, oh, well, Donald Trump is stopping this, or whoever the governor, the president is stopping that. The community will know what we do. We'll have transparency in Congress.
You know, the same thing, it makes me think about when we had to go up to Baton Rouge, and we had to go there and speak on some things and do some things for the hair industry, because they were trying to deregulate our licenses. They were trying to say we don't need licenses, and it was somebody that was well known, a heavy hitter that wanted to open several supercuts. So he was like, I can't hire people if they don't need these hours. They need to shut the hours down, cut them down some, make it 1,100 versus 1,500 and things like that. Yeah, we went through that. Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association, and they went there as a voice, all collectively. I was there, and we went up amongst the people when they were voting and stuff like that. The Senate and the House, I believe we went. I don't know which one we went to first, but that is so important, because what they were saying was we had to write letters and stuff to our Congress representatives.
That's right.
In our area, in our district.
Yes.
So yeah, that's amazing that you would have hubs. So say for example, I could call you and be like, look, I could call you, go to the hub leader and say, okay.
Yes. And guess what?
This is what's on the docket, or this is what's going to the docket right now. I need you to vote yes or no or whatever. Or this is my concern on why you should. Because instead of just voting yes or no, I remember the guy had a woman that was a congresswoman who he was in, with him, because he made his argument. But when everybody came amongst and made the argument of you have kids' hair that pop out if a person doesn't have a license and just braiding or whatever they're doing. You have people hair. You can get fungus, sanitation and sterilization. That all that kind of stuff.
Matters.
The hours matter.
Every hour matters.
Every hour matters.
I love that.
So that's how we was able to fight it. You know, that's how we were able to fight it.
And
so,
I
so
want to
people
share
can
this
understand
too,
it.
because this is so important. New Orleans is my ground. It is where I'm at. But New Orleans is my ground. And we do not have federal funding for housing. We have been barred, right? So this is the thing, and I want you to understand this because I hate when they fluff us. Right now, they gave us a new payment standard in 2026, making it appear that if you move into more affluent areas, that there is more money for you to live in that area. The issue is the average person who's on those assistance will not qualify at the 40% rate. So then the home will automatically be disqualified. But on paper, when you go to 70124, it appears that they'll pay you $2,800 for a unit. But if your income does not match it at the 40%, even though, yes, you will still be paying the 30%, they're saying, guess what? You'll be denied. Then the next issue is that the areas that are not as affluent, they decrease those things, which now means that landlords in that area have high property taxes, high insurance. So then they cannot afford to repair the home. So the moment that the home is not repaired, guess what they do? They're going to tell you that home is no longer qualified. So I believe that this effort is to push us out. And a no is a no. And I don't even understand why 70129 has received less money than the other areas when we just gave $61 million to the road construction in that area. So please make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's not making sense. The math isn't mathing. So I'm here. I'm aware. And I do want you guys to be aware and stand up too. We don't have to take this. So what happens when that takes place? You port your voucher. But the biggest issue is up in 70129, 70126, 70127, or 70114. The house gets to only fail so many times, and then you only have so many days to find a unit. And then the moment you move out of the unit, you're no longer godfather into the old one. So you go out there thinking that they have all this money with that new voucher system, and it's not, because it's not the same. It's not the old ways. They changed it because they don't have the funding, but they make it look like they're doing so much more, and they're not. It's strategically designed to push the people out. That's what's happening in New Orleans Parish.
And then a lot of people don't know.
Right. Now, Jefferson Parish also lost a 5% payment standard, too. They went from 110% to 105% because it's all connected in a district. See, what happens is HUD has regulation, but your federal government person, which is the Congress person, controls what comes in and what comes out and how it is allocated. So we need someone who will not allow for one parish to make a decision and then impact the other parishes because they have a agenda that is not for the people, but it's for the profit. So my thing is people over profit all day. And I remember when Devin was running, he kept saying people over profit. And when you ain't in it, you ain't paying attention. But when they say people over profit, that's the thing. Because now when these different parishes, they're putting profits over the people, which means that they want you out. They don't even want a continuously lifestyle. They want a certain set of people who could afford these properties to have ownership of it, and then they rent them out to short-term rentals, which is commercial short-term rentals, not the people.
Yeah, the people who come down for volunteer. I mean, Mardi
So
Gras and all
yes,
that.
that's what they want it to be, like a tourist attraction place. But then it's the next thing. I said, how you want it to be a tourist attraction place and you building all these Dollar Generals and Family Dollars and all the grocery stores? Who goes out of town to come to shop at a Family Dollar? I mean, I understand you got to have them occasionally, but that is not how you attract the people. When people go out of town, they like saying they went to Bloomingdale. They like saying they went to the Mall of America. They like saying that they went to places that made sense. You know, they want to go to the Hermes. You know, you want to go. We just lost Saks Fifth Avenue, Jesus. I know we got a whole lot of stuff, but remember, if you guys would like to support me, go to my website at Renada Collins 4 FORYOU.com. Click on the donation link. But more than even donating, if you guys want to print some of my postcards, my rack cards, I would love that. I really don't want the money. I really want people to say, hey, you know what? Send me the link so I could print 10,000 of these flyers, so I could get so many of the what are those things called, the yard signs.
Yeah.
So I would rather for you guys to take on the responsibility and get these things done. I could connect you with the different printers. I would like for you to say, hey, you know what, Renata, I'm ordering, send me your design. I want to print t-shirts, you know, pins. I want to do this because I don't want to have to do the finance part.
Yeah.
I just want the people to go ahead on and print the stuff and distribute it.
Yeah.
You know, ask me. You could even write me, email me and say, hey, Renata, I want my people in my community to have these shirts, this shirt. Can I have approval to print this?
Yeah.
That makes it so much easier, and that will make it so much unified. That's my overall objective. There's strength in numbers, and there's the best thing when we could do the community. That would be the greatest thing we can do.
Yeah.
I also, if you have a space and you want to put together a group where you have 10 or 15 people, I will come. I will speak with them, and I will share my platform.
Yeah.
I will love upon them. I will share who I am, and we will go from there.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Put
so
on
like the sponsorships and stuff, how do they become a sponsor? Do you sponsor or what?
Look, even though, like I did say about the money part, the money is the money. I really would rather you to just go out, because we only have until May 16th. May 16th is all we have. It would be so much better if you just ask me for the design and you tell me I'm going to print 100, get 100 shirts or 200 shirts, and we're going to do this. If you say, we having a fish fry that we're giving away, fish for those who come in and register to vote on March the 13th. We're going to be at Mount Zion Church.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we have people who donating potato salad, they donating the utensils, they donating the fish, they doing it. Everything is coming through the people, and
Love
that's
it.
what I want.
Love
So if you tell me, Renata, I'm going to have 5 or 10 people, and you get the people, they do the food, and y'all supply the shirts, everything, the rack cards, all those. That's what I would love.
Yeah,
the
for
most.
them to come and register
Yes.
to vote,
Yes.
see how they can vote, what they
Yes.
can. Okay. I like
Yes.
that. I like that.
Yeah, the community.
Yeah.
Let's look. Every area build up its area.
Yeah. I like that.
Thank you.
So you guys now see, you'll know how to contact her. Could they contact you or just go on your
Yes.
website? Tell them how to contact you.
Call me at 504-298-4395. Either myself or someone in my office will be able to reach out to you. Also, you can email us if you want to volunteer at renadacollinsforyou.com. Or if you want to just leave a general message, you can email us at district2@renadacollinsforyou.com. And that's what you do. Don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook is Renata Collins. It's facebook.com/Renata Collins for you. And Instagram is Renata_Collins. Yeah.
Okay. So you heard it. Run, Renata, run. That's our episode for today. But before we leave, we want to go into our takeaway moments. Our takeaway moments is when you look in the camera, you tell somebody something you want them to leave here with this show. You know, what we did talk about, our challenges.
Yes.
We don't want y'all to forget that as well. Our women's challenge, where you take 2 ladies, do something great for them, tell them, pass it on to somebody else. Compliment 2 ladies.
Yes, a day.
A day.
A day.
A day. Oh, I gotta start that,
Yes,
girl.
a day.
Compliment
Yes.
2 ladies a
A
day.
day.
I want y'all to do that day, because Renata said you don't know how that can help somebody if you compliment them on the 2 ladies a day. Okay,
It
2
could be a
ladies day.
person. How about we just say compliment
A person.
Because men need love too.
They do.
Men need to be showed appreciation too. So 2 people.
2 people.
2 people.
Let's do 2 people. But make sure one is a woman.
Right on. That's right. That's so true. Listen.
Make sure one is a woman.
Yes.
All right, so our takeaway moments. What you got to take away? What's your takeaway?
So listen, remember, Madam C.J. Walker is my person who I see myself in the shadow of, in the light of, which means that when you try to make a connection and it doesn't work, it's not a no for you. You show up, you be authentic, you live, you thrive, and you be. Be you. Show up.
My my takeaway today is my person is, which is, my person is somebody. It's more personal. It's my grandmother. It's my grandmother, because my grandmother, her name was Betty Jean Haynes. My grandmother died on Christmas Day in 2000. Wait, Brianna, 2001. She died Christmas Day 2001, because Brianna was making 1 in January of the next year. So 2001, my grandmother passed. And The reason why I say that she was my inspiration in everything that she did because my mom was a teenage mom and my dad was a teenage dad. So my mom was blessed enough to give me to my grandmother for a little while. And then I returned back to my mom. But she was like, this is my baby. I'm out here. I don't want her, involved in that. So my grandmother was inspirational to me because she only had a 6th grade education. Her name was Betty Jean Haynes. She had a 6th grade education. She raised 5 children in the Desire Project. You would never know that I lived in the Desire Project.
Me too.
You did? Wow. You would never know because the way my grandmother did was I had chandeliers. You guys probably often hear me tell about that. Paul Bunyan bedroom sets. The home was clean. She was so close on her hands for me. Made sure I always looked nice and things like that. But she's my inspiration because people will consider a person, and she barely can read. So they would consider you illiterate. They would consider you as someone that was uneducated because you had 5 kids at a young age. You was 6th grade education, but she was my hero.
I love it.
The reason she was my hero because my grandmother can save money, count money. She bought a home even though she had no education. People used to come to her to borrow money. People who were educated. People used to come to her to, could you co-sign this for me? People that were educated because she kept good credit. She knew how to count money. And eventually she started reading the Bible, things of that nature. But I look at her as my person and the person that keeps me going. That's why I go forward with my, this year I have my doctor's degree. And I get my education for her. I keep going my education for her. Some of the morals and values that she taught me, nobody that was educated could teach me that. Some of the things that she taught me to always stay obedient, always put God first, the best you can, and you not here to please no one.
That's right.
And I'm gonna go back into our seat.
Come on.
Stay in your design seat.
Yes.
Your assigned seat.
Yes.
Yeah, Renata, stay in your assigned
seat.
seat because it don't matter what people around you think or whatever. God is the person that's piloting your plane.
That's right.
He's piloting our plane, so we're going to stay in our assigned seats. And that's what I thank him for. That's my takeaway. Stay in your assigned seat. Stay off social media worrying about what everybody else is doing. Stay off social media trying to figure out, why my life not like this, why I'm not where this is, why I'm not right here. I'm telling y'all because I had that moment on yesterday, and I heard that sermon about God is your pilot. You are in your assigned seat. So wherever you are right now, stay in your lane. That's right. I like that.
Yes.
That's right, Mike. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about nobody else's lane. Stay in your lane and stay in your assigned seat.
Yes.
I was so happy that you came on me today. This was a beautiful show. You educated me a lot too on registering to vote and things like that. So I know you helped the people.
Yes.
I know you helped the people.
Let's have a registration one day at your location.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And let's do it sooner than later.
Most definitely we have to.
Okay, we got to do it sooner than later.
Because
it's coming up. We got to do it sooner than later, Renata.
So
listen, soon. We
stay
got to do it,
tuned, y'all, and
stay
come on
tuned.
out.
Come on out. Come on
We'll do
out.
coffee and registration.
Yeah, coffee, donuts, something like that. I like to feed people. I don't know why I just do it. I just like to feed. So we're going to have to do that. Feed them something. Y'all doing a fish fry already. Maybe we can do coffee and donuts.
Yes.
But I have a girl at the shop that cater and do stuff too. So you never know. She might want to do something.
Well,
she might want to do
let's
something
do
for us to give out. Nene. Shout out to Nene, our
Nene.
master barber stylist that's in the salon. But thank y'all for tuning in today. We have to go. Again, don't forget the challenge. 2 people, compliment 2 people. Bless 2 women and then tell them to pass it on to 2 other women. That's our challenge for today. I'm going to make sure I post that all over and y'all post it too. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I was blessed today to have Miss Renada Collins with us on today, a leader, a game changer, a way maker, and for the people. Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all come back to our next show.
Come back.
It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you know we do when we leave out. Mwah!